Will MAPPA save AOT with the Blu-ray, or will they ruin it?
Shut up and sit down.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Reviews with more or less a prediction review regarding the volume 3 of AOT the Final Season Part 2's Blu-ray set. With only 1 month to go until the release of that, I decided to list my top things I would like to see MAPPA change in the Blu-ray. Studio MAPPA did a fantastic job on the Final Season Part 2. Great animation, great adaptation, great visuals, blew me away in some areas. It was just a near perfect season. But if I'm gonna be honest with you, there were some scenes that was more or less slacking, and it would be nice to see Studio MAPPA improve and enhance on those scenes. So without further ado, let's get onto this. Number 5, adding extra scenes to the episode 84 Night of the End. Night of the End was a pretty banging episode with great writing, but I will admit that the visuals were lacking in certain areas of the episode. The episode loved to hold on to a lot of characters' faces for a long period of time. Would be nice to get a few cuts here and there of different angles of the room. Plus, the whole campfire scene, there were a few too many trees in the background. Would have been nice to see different cuts to characters' reactions or faces, especially when Jean and Reiner were discussing about Marco and we just get a bunch of trees just panning left, right, up, down. Number 4, please enhance the Better Call Saul Titan design. Episode 81 had some beautiful animations and some really nice visuals throughout, but the one scene and moments that more or less disappointed me with this episode was the Better Call Saul Titan. Basically, Saul Goodman from Breaking Bad resembled the Titan design from Isayama's manga panel a lot more than what we saw in the anime. Would be nice if they could sort of tweak that design so it looked a little bit more consistent with what Isayama was trying to do in his manga. Number 3, Eren Yeager's face in the past realm. While I absolutely love Eren Yeager's man bun look and Hobo Eren's design in season 4 part 1, his design after he goes into paths doesn't look as great as it could be in certain areas. I mean, for the most part it looks pretty good, but when he's in the past realm, the design looks kind of odd. It feels like different studios were animating his face in every scene. When he was talking to Zeke, he just did not look like himself in a lot of moments, and his cheeks were so big and round. It looked like he had an infection with his cheeks looking so swollen. So it would be nice if MAPPA decided to tweak his chin so it looks more like his design in Memories of the Future and the future episodes. Number 2, Mikasa's character design in certain episodes. While I have to admit that this season improved Mikasa's design compared to part 1, there were still some moments, some shots of Mikasa in the forest looked a little bit strange. Mikasa and Armin talking to Gabby, she looks kind of strange in that shot, but the biggest culprit of them all is after Mikasa Ackerman absolutely slays the Jaegeress down and she turns to the camera, I'm like,
excuse me, who are you?
For a split second I was confused as to who I was looking at, and then I realized that was Mikasa. Her design and her face just did not look right in that shot. Before we talk about number 1, let's talk about some honorable, or in this case, some dishonorable mentions. Eren doing the catwalk down Shiganshina. While his CGI Titan design looks far superior than whatever came before it in part 1, there is this one shot of him just walking, and while it's not a biggie, it did sort of throw me off. It was the one scene where I was really noticing the CGI. It didn't look great. It would be cool if Studio MAPPA went back and redrew this scene in 2D just to blend it a bit better and nicely with the beautiful, gorgeous shot of his back walking down and you see the blimps in the sky. Grisha's face in the Memories of the Future episode. Now, this is a nitpick. It didn't bother me too much, but it is something I did notice, particularly rewatching the older seasons. Grisha Yeager, in some scenes before he confronts the Reese family, just doesn't look like himself in moments. I know way back in part 1 they did fix Papa Rouse's face in some episodes. Hopefully once again Studio MAPPA will fix the face of the dad whose child got shot by the ex-racist devil Gabby Brown. But coming in at number 1 has got to be the CGI ODM gear scenes. While Studio MAPPA went above and beyond to making the ODM gear scenes in 4 and retrospective looking absolutely beautiful, I can't help but remember some really awkward CGI scenes of the ODM gear scouts flying and zipping around in the sky, particularly back in Judgment. I know it's a small little nitpick, but I remember back when the first part of the Blu-ray came out, we did get some nicely reanimated scenes of Mikasa throwing the Thunder Spear and Jean looking at Falco and shooting him, especially seeing that this is the first episode of the second part where we do see some ODM gear scenes and we see some CGI scouts flying around looking the way they do. It's not bad, it's not egregious, it's not terrible. It's just something I would like to see refined. But that's about it. Tell me in the comments down below what you guys thought of this ranking list. Did you like it? Did you hate it? What changes would you like to see when MAPPA released the Blu-rays? Do you want me to do another top 5 lists? Because there's still a few more things that I didn't cover in this video regarding some small nitpicks regarding some of the episodes. Like this video, subscribe for more Attack on Titan reactions, reviews, comparisons, breakdowns, rankings and more. Thanks for watching. Boarded Reviews signing out.